Pat here, Dead Things and the Hideous Horror on How. You can tell that I haven't posted in a long time because this is about the 18th take that I've done of this segment. So what I want to show you is the first electronic system that I ever built. A system that does control the animated props in my yard. So as you can see, there are two aspects to it. On the right is a wireless 12-volt relay system, and on the left is a pickaxe automated system. The pickaxe will be instrumental in creating the show. First, I'm going to show you the wireless system. See, at the front I'm using speaker connectors. These are 3-wire speaker connectors, and I have 3 of them because I can then do normally open and normally closed. As you can see, there's a 2-wire loom that comes out of all of those and terminates in these ends. I have jumpers of various lengths with mates to these so that everything is standardized. When it's hooked up, a white will always hook up to a white, a black will always hook up to a black. That way everything is always standardized and going. It's all about standardization. That's how you make things efficient. So I'll show you the back here. So this is a 12-volt wireless relay. It switches AC loads and DC loads, remote control. My inspiration for this was a haunter by the name of DeadThings. He was a triple threat. His bellicose prop was the inspiration for my flying witch. He could build complex mechanical systems, he had mad wiring skills, and he could also sculpt and mold with the best of them. I believe he's now a professional haunter. That's what I've heard. So that's that. So what do these wires go to? Well, they go to this here. Again, speaker jacks going into a power bar. And this power bar is wrapped in a Dollarama red duct tape that is sticky as hell. So I'm hoping that will provide a measure of water resistance. I don't need necessarily waterproofing. Sometimes we do get rains, but it's definitely, we will get light showers for sure. So this will hopefully provide some water resistance. But anyways, how this works is that power coming in goes to one of these pins. So instead of the power coming into one of these rails, I've desoldered it, put that power to one of these pins. The other pin goes to that rail. So when these wires are hooked up and that relay closes by me pressing one of those buttons, that then energizes this relay, turning on what I want. And I use this mainly in pneumatics, so it will be, turning on the solenoid to provide the jump. Second part is the pickaxe. As you can see, B0 through B7 coffin, fester, grave grabber, zombies, axe worthy. B5 is empty right now. Got to find something to fill that one. Gargoyles. And then B7 is used by another part of this. So I'll show you that. So what that is a Pickaxe 18M2 CHI030 project board. And so what that does is that on the B pins of this, they are connected to this Darlington driver. And what that means is that this little old 5-volt microcontroller through this can now switch on and off 12-volt devices. 12-volt solenoids, 12-volt LEDs, 12-volt motors, 12-volt lights, or 12-volt relays. And that's where this comes into play. But first, this is also hooked up to that same Overlord board as is used in the Witches. However, on this one, all I'm using it for is to put an MP3 and give me a jump-in point to access that MP3. That's the only thing. This is actually the central Overlord. It plugs into this. Which is, see, same standardization. Don't look pretty, but what that is this. "12-volt relay. You can switch AC and DC loads. So I think this is called a single pole double throw. So it'll switch actually two things. So on this one of them is the same as the AC. I've split the AC incoming AC in here, out of it to the rail, and also on this side I have an RCA jack, and that RCA jack hooks up to this. This is an Electronics 123 75-second USB audio board. Well, soldered a jack onto it to hook up computer speakers, and this used to be the trigger, the push button trigger. Now it's an RCA, so that plugs into here, and when that is energized, it not only energizes this, turns this on. I have the zombie shiatsu for say, or fester decrepit, or my banging coffin, motors start running, and then this triggers the audio. The screaming girl saying, "Let me out, I'm not dead yet." The groaning of the grave grabber, or all those. That's this. Thanks for watching. Please go to part 3 of this 3-part series, Yardhaunt Show Control. Stay scary.